minutes so I could keep everybody together, and it's like, shit, how did I become the leader?
Oh god, I was a guild master in WoW after somebody disbanded the guild after having something of a adult temper tantrum. I agreed to rebuild the guild, and that was, excuse the term, a clusterfuck.
It was the complete opposite for me, but somehow we ended up making the guild way more successful than the original guild.
It's good.
There's something about this game that fosters more cohesiveness in personalities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because my old guild in live, the people were great, just like Wolves. You know, we were all very close knit and helped each other out and everything.
Well, one thing you can bet on is that the way this game functions filters out a bunch of different types of personalities.
Yeah, you're either super toxic or no nonsense.
Yeah. And either way, you're down for hard work and helping to get shit done if you're going to be involved in the game usually. So.
No, I don't think I've ever had an experience with a toxic person in Galaxies.
I've seen
definitely not like WoW.
You
But
should have played those Shadow Fire.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying I personally haven't really.
I've seen somebody act like a crybaby before.
Yeah, that's the worst I've seen on here since I started back playing. It's just somebody crying and whining.
Yeah, there's this
it was
guy.
It was the guy that was in her guild.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about him actually. I was gonna say there was a guy that Snaily walked up and killed whenever we were like PvPing. Me and Coleslaw were there, and we got last hits on him. And so Snaily like ran off, and the guy like PM'd me and Coleslaw. Was like, "Don't act like you did anything. Snaily's the one who got me." And so I /R said seethe, and then he messaged me back run, and I mean I was already gone.
I can't stand people like that. I mean, granted, he could have been a royal teenager or something, but unfortunately, the majority of those people are adults.
Yeah, it's a lot of adults in here, which is good.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like World of Warcraft, but I love the social aspect of this game.
I think that's my theory, is that what brings people together so much in this game is that it takes all types of people to make the game function, and for all of us to have the benefits that we do, there are people who just want to hang out and be an entertainer, or just want to be like an image designer, or just people who want to like do a lot of PvP grinding and, you know, farming and so on and so forth.
And then there's people like me who like doing the crafting side of shit.
Exactly.
But that is why no other game has ever been like this, because exactly them reasons.
Yep.
The fact that you know, you can spend 12 hours a day just sat there in a cantina dancing, buzzing people, talking, or you could be like us, go out and just kill shit for 20 hours a day. It's like there's so much you can do. You can hole up in your house building shit all day. It's like no other game's like that.
And then you get other games like WoW where you're just pretty much doing your own thing, even if you're in a guild. I had one good guild during Wrath of the Lich King and the Cataclysm and beginning of Miss Pandera. I was in a guild that was awesome, and then not so much with other guilds.
It's more of a SMO now. Solo multiplayer online game.
No, you made that joke, but that's pretty much it.
No, I mean I quit because of it.
You can solo dungeons now. They have it set up to where
They're adding in. You can have an NPC group with you now.
Yeah,
you don't have people.
You have your, like, if I'm in there as my hunter, there'll be a tank NPC, a healer NPC, and 2 other DPS NPCs. And and the difficulty is ramped way down as well. They do make it though where there's a bit of a cost to that, where you don't get it. You get like only 80% of the experience, but you can still level up way.
I played a little bit before Lich King, like right before it dropped.
Yeah.
And I was playing in a house full of WoW players. And I remember when we were doing dungeons, you would get chastised if you weren't doing your role correctly, you know? And now you can just do it by yourself.
Yeah, but there's still that toxic top tier where it's like mistakes are the end of your playing with anybody type shit, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I'm going to have to get off for a little bit, guys. I've got to go fetch my girls from school, but I'll be back later.
GG's.
Alright, it was
Right.
nice meeting you.
See you later. See you in a bit.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it way more here.
Yeah. I mean, I'll get the next expansion for World of
I'm
Warcraft.
not. They won't get another dollar of mine. Fuck that company.
I've
They're
been
a
in
piece
for.
of shit.
Yeah, they are. I know.
Quit paying them. You're supporting a piece of shit.
Yeah, I would definitely sooner put my money towards donating to this game, because every cent that we donate makes the game better.
Well, just think of it like this, Lee 8. You walk up, somebody tells you, this is going to be a great time. All you have to do is hand me $50. And you hand them $50 and they spit in your face and walk off.
Mm-hmm.
You going to just keep paying them to do that?
No.
Uh-uh. That's exactly what game companies are doing nowadays. Fuck that. I ain't getting my money.
Yeah, I feel like the early aughts 2010s had some of the best games I've ever played.
Oh, yeah.
Just because of how much goes into them. And I know this game is like
They were passion projects then.
Yeah.
They weren't
money grabs.
market grab then. Yeah. Nowadays everything is to see how much revenue you can generate.
Ubisoft has completely ruined Tom Clancy.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart.
Anymore, I like playing games like Power Wash Simulator and games like.
Yeah.
Well, it's
They offer
And-
intrinsic value and fun.
and it's a nice game to just shut your brain off and relax with. Or like there's another game I want. It's called Little Kitty Big City, which is kind of like the Untitled Goose Game, but it's a cat instead of an asshole goose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's an asshole.
Well, that's one of the
cat.
things that I would suggest everybody do.
Yeah.
Support indie games.
Yeah.
Support
Well,
developers that will come up and actually risk shit, not the ones who are just in the whole cycle of rewashing something and making a little more money off of it.
Yes. The company that makes Power Wash Simulator did get bought out by EA, but I'll still give them money because they put out a great game. And
Yeah.
I'm really
Well, they just bought out the rights to the name.
Yeah,
The
they
guy who
bought
made
it
it
out.
still gets paid, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did it so it could be on like whatever their subscription.
yeah, they'll probably put it on different platforms. You know,
Yeah.
they see a game's popular on Steam or whatever else, and then the big companies will buy it because they know that they can make money off of it.
Sorry, I'm in the canteen of leveling up, and I'm looking at this one name, Inorganic Chupacabra.
Wow.
I like it. It's cool.
A robotic goat eater. Goat sucker, my bad.
Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what. Oh, I forgot about that.
The goat sucker.
I am so close to finishing this.
That's a pretty funny name for something so menacing.
I know, right? Chupacabra.
Alright then.
So what are you guys doing in game today?
Credits farming.
Legacy.
What part of the legacy are you on?
Same part everybody's on, where you run everywhere.
Naboo?
Nah, I'm on Tatooine. I just started it.
Oh.
I hadn't done any Legacy on this guy.
Oh, damn.
Until last night.
Yeah, I'm creeping towards the boss Nast section of the Legacy quest, but I do that. I like force myself to do that like every few days. I'll just knock out a chunk of it at a time.
Yeah.
In between helping the guildies and credit farming. I
Like
want
right now,
money.
I'm just
What do
gonna
you do
hammer
for-
a huge section out.
What do you do for credit farming? Just
Rebellion
missions?
missions. You know, or for you, it'd be Imperial missions. If you want
Solo.
credits fast, yeah,
those give a lot of money.
you can make around 30K a pop. Usually it's around 25 if you want everything in the same direction.
Yeah, I try to keep it around 25 to 28, so you won't go too far out.
Yeah.
Well, I miss having Terrace Kazi. I like being able to sprint all the time. This shit sucks.
Wait, Teras Kasi gets a sprint boost or something? How does that work?
Yeah.
They have like a 30-second cooldown miniature burst run.
Oh my
It's
god!
The one, it's the one if you,
You didn't
see
notice I was
somebody,
hawking that guy down that day whenever he was fighting the two of us?
That's
Kept running
amazing.
it down.
Yeah, it's the one if you notice somebody running by with like lightning trailing behind them. That's the Terracotta speed boost.
Like, that's crazy, because I'm gonna have, my third character's gonna have those robot legs. He's gonna be a TK fencer, so he's just gonna have insane speed all the time.
Yeah. You just gonna run motherfuckers down.
I won't even need a speeder.
Yeah, you will, but only for rare occasions. You won't be able to run that fast all the time.
Rope.
Speeder's like a 70% speed increase or something like that.
Okay.
Where do you get the robot legs?
They're in between 8 and 12 million on the market, but they're also in Mustafar. You have to farm. It's a rare drop.
Don't worry, we're getting to the point where people are going, like now people finally understand what they have to do as far as getting gear so we can go do this kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, I already have full bounty hunter armor, so technically I gotta just buy SEAs.
You don't want to put SEAs into a used set of armor.
Oh,
When that
okay.
armor breaks, they're gone. That's why I was saying you want to save up your set of armor, get your set of SEAs, deck it out, and then start using it.
Mm.
Yeah.
And use a lot of moof mud.
Yep. Keep it insured at all times.
I keep
But
getting.
yeah, like, what's the durability on your bounty hunt?
I'd have to look.
Gotcha.
Once I get done killing this guy, I'll tell you.
Okay. Because if you get a high-end set of armor, it's gonna have over 100k condition.
What? That's amazing.
Yeah. Sorry, Leo.
Oh no, it's
I had to-
fine.
I had to puke out the rest of my sentence before I forgot it.
No problem. I was just blabbering.
But yeah, I wanted to go TKM on this guy, but then I don't have any way to do area of effect shit. I'd just be single target.
Alright, so 100,000 durability on my legs. I'm at 700k right now for those.
70?
Yeah, 70k.
Okay. So they're worn down about 30%.
Well, my head has 80 out of 100.
What?
My chest has
Your chest
70.
and legs are gonna take the most damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, that you get what I'm saying though. So now when those get repaired, there's a chance that it's going to drop the maximum durability down some.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to put a couple million credit set worth of SEAs in there if it ain't going to last as long. I guess that's not horrible though, the durability you're at. You could probably get it repaired and still have 90-something thousand top end durability.
Would it be better to just farm my credits up and get the gear set that I want and then put the SEAs into that? Or should I just keep rocking them?
That's what I would recommend.
Okay.
That's what I did. I saved up, bought Riz, put it up, saved up, bought all my SEAs, put them up, got my weapon, started using it all.
Nice.
And that way, you're not wearing part of your stuff out before the rest. The weapon is, that's
How much did Riz end up with your SEAs and all that?
I got the best of everything I could with the Riz and then a full set of SEAs. My shit ended up being like almost 8 mil.
Wow. Everything seems so obtainable when you're reaching for 90 mil. Oh my god. I'm going for it though. I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not gonna stop until you get that, it might be worthwhile for you to spend a few million to outfit your gear with SEAs.
Okay.
You don't want to be weak for that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I do need to talk to, someone who knows builds, if that makes sense. I mean, you seem to know builds pretty well. Now, I'm losing like, potential defense or whatever, or SEAs on both arms.
Yes. And
So-
all stats.
So, is there a way to make this more viable, or am I just putting myself in a disadvantageous place by having extra range?
Okay. Let me think here. There's multiple exchanges happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're losing armor values, and you're losing raw stat values to gain range and a special attack. So
Yeah.
you would really just have to consider how much raw stat value you're losing, right? Currently, you are missing 2 pieces per arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 100 and what? No, let me see here. That's 210 raw stats you're missing
Damn.
at that point. Because each piece of armor has an attachment with a triple 35 in it. So,
Shit.
something to consider. You have to map it out. I wouldn't run with just both robot arms. I'd probably only have to go with at least, at the most, one. Just for the raw lack of attributes. But I think it would still be viable enough to run one.
Okay.
And in PvP, it may be viable to run more than one. I just feel like maybe you're losing out too much in PvP.
Okay. Interesting. Because I do get crazy range. So I think if all my SEAs, if I essentially walk towards a glass cannon build, forego defense, cap out accuracy and opportune. In my head, I think that could be worth.
Well, would you like to hear my argument against it?
Absolutely, because I don't know. I haven't been building in this game. I am a builder. I come from Division 2, which is intricate. There's many moving parts, and actual gear pieces interact with other gear pieces to give gear set bonuses, which this game doesn't have. So if it's just raw stats, if it's cut and dry, then I just need to, I need you to explain.
Well, it's more of a tactical thing with the fact that you may not be able to keep range or provide yourself the ability to survive.
I see what you're
combat.
saying. Because
As a
sometimes it
glass
might be
cannon on
close
here,
quarters.
Yeah, you may not be able to prevent somebody from closing on you.
Hmm.
And if that happens frequently, then you're just dead with your build every time.
That makes plenty of sense. So
That's
I
why
should,
even the ranged people that you encounter in PvP are always having healing in their build, or they're like a massive damage setup, like a master bounty hunter with a creature handler or sniper creature handler or something like that, so they can just try to nuke you before you have a chance to do anything, you know.
yeah.
But I don't know. Think about it. I don't have the best shit in the like. I have good stuff and I have some understanding of the game.
They did.
And
They did patch it, by the way. The patch came through for the bounty hunters, so I can drop everything, but
the one tree.
where is it? Investigation.
Yeah. Still be able
So,
to bounty hunt.
and then I could go creature handler, finish out creature handler, and I could have bounty hunter, creature handler, and sniper.
There.
And then I
You
would
have
probably
enough
still
leftover
have,
grab novice medic or something.
Exactly.
To get you that little heal.
I mean, this build could be really strong, actually.
Yeah. I just feel like glass cannon is not very viable in this game compared to most.
Okay.
You
So,
don't really have as many tools to separate yourself or to, stop the enemy.
somebody named Auxiliadora's following me.
Yep. I've seen Auxiliadora a bunch, but I don't know whose character they are.
They're a level 80 imp.
Yeah, I know they're I think that there's somebody involved. I'm not sure who. They have a name that reminds me of somebody else's, and it hasn't clicked who it is yet. Have a brain fart at some point, and it'll click.
Oh.
Boy, I've been driving all morning. The speeder is wore out. After I get done with Java's shit, I'm gonna take a break and go farm some Night Sisters for a little bit. I feel like that is the move today. I need holocrons. Oh yeah. One thing is, once they do add in that ranger shit, then I think you'll be a lot more able to though, because you'll be able to put out traps and shit,
Yeah, it'd be so much fun.
But still, consider creature handler. I will say that if you're intending to hunt people down, consider it. You saw what it was like with just mine trying to just jump on you. just fighting my damn creature, you know.
Yeah, it's very hard to deal with. If I get
That's what I'm saying. Imagine sniping and having that.
dirty, dirty as foot.
They're just dead.
Yeah, nothing they can do, especially if I'm so far away.
Yeah, your pet can haul ass and just run them down, and you're over there. Choo, choo, choo. And if you land a knockdown, your pet just starts chewing them.
I really like the idea of having like a really small pet, so it's harder to see.
Yeah, I have a Kowakian monkey lizard I'm gonna make as my next pet.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way with my EOP. It's like, good God, son, stop growing.
I like mine being in the way, especially in PvP.
In PvP, I could see it because it would make it hard to target you. If you're like a ranged combat or a creature handler, you can hide under him and shoot. Yeah, I could see how that would work.
I do like the idea of your pet being the tiny bird though, because it just
I mean, if you think about it,
somebody's head up and they don't even notice it.
it's so high up. It's so high up that you have to like look up to see it.
Yep. Then you start getting shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, how'd Smash go, man?
Oh, one second. I'm still talking to Auxiliadora. Smash went well. Let's
No worries.
see.
What do you think?
Is Kashyyyk 3 wise?
I don't know.
It's either 2 or 3. So, I went up against the top 4 player, and I won 2 sets against him, but he beat me the rest of the time. But I knocked all the rust off. Just being able to keep up with him means I'll be able to dice up anybody else. That's why I practice with him.
I'm so close to being done with this.
I feel your pain.
I'm just looking forward to being able to make cool quests for you guys.
That's what's up.
Are legs 1 SEA?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll still be worth it on my I'll still have all the other pieces. Okay. And you can put slots on cosmetics, right?
Don't think so.
Like shirts and stuff. You can wear shirts under your armor.
You wear yeah, you can get a shirt with a socket in it,
Okay.
but it'll be an Ubi's armor shirt. I finished Tatooine. Time to go and do this Chronicles quest for Night Sisters to get some coins and some holocrons. gotta exit this copy of the game so my other copy can update.
Oh no.
I have two different install directories. One where it's windowed and smaller than normal with real low graphics, so it just doesn't affect my performance on the other one. It's not like it's gonna slow my computer down, but I'm just asinine like that. Like a computer sitting there revved up for good reason if it doesn't have to be.
Well, I still have no more information about who Auxiliadora is.
Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta go to Moss Isley again. Change me buff.
I'll be honest, I'm gonna be sad to lose, like, Master Bounty Hunter. But I already mastered it, so.
You can always go back to it if you don't like the other build.
I just think Creature Handler is, like, very strong.
Well, you don't gain any defensive stats from it. You just gain offensive shit from a creature. That's pretty much it. Something to take into consideration. You will get flimsier.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I might not be able to do this. Yeah, I'm wearing assault armor. I can't get rid of my mastery. But I should maybe drop creature handler and give myself heals.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
I mean, I could
Had to do it.
have like the best of both worlds with that little robot dog.
That's my point. Is you can still get a combat pet, just rule it.
Mm-hmm. You playing with your squirrel? You're being a good boy right now. Just letting you know. Carry on.
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, back with Red Bull and children.
Hell yeah.
I'm actually gonna go and try space for the first time in forever.
Nice. Have you accumulated any money to get you started or anything yet?
Yeah, a couple of guys hooked me up. I've got a couple 100k.
Good deal.
Go
Nice.
behind.
Awesome.
Do you need help with spins or anything?
He's heading to space.
Oh, you're doing space. Okay.
Yeah, just some space. Feels weird if I'm not an ace pilot. So.
Once I get my controller wire, I don't know if I told you guys, but Levi
Yeah,
chewed
perfect.
through. Yeah, he chewed through my controller. I want to start. IBAF said he would help me because he just hit ace. He said he would help me with space.
Just wondering whether I should go ahead and ace all 9 squadrons for the fun of it.
You should do it for the rewards you'll get. They did that patch that happened yesterday. Did you see what all that added?
Yeah,
no.
there's like a new place for ace pilots.
Discord.
If you do
Oh, nice.
all 3 from your faction, you can go into this special place. It's like, what is it? The idiots something?
It's the Idiots Array.
The Idiots
They're
Array.
making fun of Arcanite, the dev, because he's like a huge spaceman.
Mm-hmm.
So they named it the Idiots Array.
Nice.
That's the name of the club.
Damn. So you have to be an ace to go in.
You have to be a
huh?
triple A. You gotta
Triple
be a
ace.
factional ace.
I actually, when I played the SWG
that.
Legends, I actually aced all 9 piloted just so I could
Yeah.
get, because they had the whole ace of aces, and they granted you the the ship hangar building.
Yeah, that's how you get it here too.
Oh, nice. So I guess I am doing it.
And there'll
And then
be
you also get access to a reward vendor that lets you buy a ship that's a house, if I'm not mistaken.
wow. And there's special missions too, elite missions.
Yep, higher tier space.
I don't see myself ever being able to sup at that lounge.
I think everybody who wants to will.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying I can only speak for myself, and I know I don't have the patience.
Who knows? You might get a wild hair one day.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like that's why I'm leveling Chronicler. I got the harem of the
Had to give it a try.
yeah.
Shit, what mission did I pick up? This is the first time I've ever been Rebel pilot first.
Oh. Gotcha.
Well, I'm only going Rebel first so I can pick up my ARC 170. Dude, you get yourself a good pitching engine on that thing, and a Trandoshan repeater, and it can destroy.
Yeah, I don't really know shit about spacemen.
Yeah, I used to be a pretty big into ships, and I was a pretty decent shipwright.
That's what's up.
Okay, so I've got to control the Tatooine system. Wow, starter ships. So twitchy. Unfortunately, I used to be that one guy in the guild that used to have to get his POB out every time somebody needed space XP.
Yeah, most everybody here does most of their shit independently unless they hit a point where they can. But we always done help people.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to get myself an astromech soon as well.
They are pretty cheap.
I've not hit the bizarre yet, super active promise. Enemy ship. Oh, you do not shoot that green shit at me.
Here, you have it.
Oh, I've missed that Jawa. Still fly.
I gotta practice. I need to get a controller. Everybody says it's really good with controller instead of a mouse.
I tried it with a controller, but that's just better with a mouse.
It just feels so weird, man. Like the mouse acceleration in space. I've got raw mouse input, but it still just feels so fucking twitchy no matter what I do.
It is a little bit twitchy with a mouse, I've got to hear that. Always has been.
It's just uncomfortable. I get used to it, I suppose.
Just trying to remember what is the keybind to actually converse with. Stuff in space.
Shit. I know with the starport at Ship C.
Ah, there we go. I just realised I should have just parked a space at home.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Alright, alright, alright.
That's that. This game is so easy to run. I could have Escape from Tarkov running in the background.
Wow. I thought about playing Tarkov, but for the price tag and all the trouble they got in recently. Did you hear about that?
Well, yeah. If you want a game that is designed to kick you in the balls, then Tarkov is the game for you.
I do enjoy difficulty and realism. That's why I started playing Body Cam. Have you heard of this?
No, I don't know.
Body Cam goes crazy, so it's ultra realistic.
In all honesty, I think most of the time, Tarkov, I sit in my stash just building guns. What I like. Yeah, setting up my M1A or my HK14 or G26 and just sit there and build it. Love the shot. I don't want to be picking a fight with that yet.
I can't sponsor accept yet.
Thank you.
I'll get it for you.
Okay.
There's only a few people who can.
Well, there's a if you go to permission list, my brother has sponsor accept, but not me.
We talked to old Hypnos about that one.
Accepted.
Yuck.
We got it.
Pepper.
There's Poetrix right there. So, Poetrix is Auxiliadora.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Wolves.
Well, welcome to the guild.
I.
I think a bunch of us are still half not conscious at the moment.
Yeah, I'm between dozing off and stuff and grinding. I have coffee now though, so.
Coffee's great. I love coffee. Fun time.
Every day for me.
I can't. My ADHD is just way too off the chain.
I don't think I have ADHD then, because it helps. Something else is wrong with me. Something.
It's all good. Anyways, unfortunately, I got some stuff to do. Thanks for the invite. I'll definitely be on later, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you need help with anything in particular, feel free to reach out. We have our main Wolves voice chat, and then whenever we're questing, we have a bunch of quest groups down below for us. We were like 10, 11 deep yesterday, so you'll see a lot of people on from time to time.
Okay. Right on. That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, I got some real life stuff to do.
Sounds good, man. Talk to you later.
Have a good
Alright.
one, man.
Take care.
Yeah, I talked to them for a little bit. They seem chill.
Oh yeah.
We will see.
I spoke to them a few times before on like. They seem alright.
Brother, get down.
What? Huh?
Sorry, talking to my daughter. She's climbing. River Ann, get down. Oh, Robin.
Yeah, like I was gonna say the same thing you did. Usually whenever you have a stimulant with ADHD, it helps you focus and calms you down.
Yeah.
It
When
helps me pretty well to drink coffee. I don't want to take like Adderall or anything, so.
Yeah.
when Christopher was first diagnosed, they or not first diagnosed, but after his diagnosis, they eventually suggested we give him a cup of coffee before we sent him to school.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I guess my great grandma knew what was up because that's what she did with me as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little stimulant helps.
Yeah, I think he outgrew that though, because now if he drinks coffee, it wires him. I mean, like
It helps me stay awake, but I don't go crazy.
Alright.
Maybe he'll get where it eventually don't have him all tweaked out.
Yeah.
I got an ADHD diagnosis when I was a kid, as well as like ASD,
ASD.
autism spectrum disorder.
Autism spectrum. Duh.
You know, I wasn't diagnosed with autism until I was 35. So
I never was diagnosed, but you know, that hindsight 2020 kind of thing. I noticed a lot of similarities between myself and my oldest, and it's like, because they do say autism can be hereditary, and if that's the case, that makes a lot of sense as to why he's autistic if I'm on the spectrum, and I'm considering getting evaluated for it.
well, 2 of my kids are, so that's why I got myself tested.
Well, it is a spectrum.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I'm on the, if I am, I don't think I would be on the spectrum as much as Christopher is. I probably would have, I'm thinking maybe something more along the lines of what used to be called Asperger's.
Yeah, that's a outdated term because people were getting offended because a Nazi is the one who coined the term.
Dr. Asperger. Yeah. Yeah. Which in hindsight probably was a good move, but to change the name after all those years.
But now they also consider it ableist, and like just saying like, oh, this person has this sort of autism and that sort of autism, and it's like, no, it's just autism, yeah. But I think it's okay to disambiguate. It's like, how spicy is it?
Yeah, I think a lot of the controversy behind people doing that is that, quite frankly, they're not praying. They're just people going, oh yeah, this person's totally on the spectrum. The one thing that gets me is when people use it as a pejorative. It's like, no, don't. Oh my god, please stop.
The only thing that bothers me is that everybody is like, I say everybody, at least in recent history in communities that I've interacted with, I've seen a lot of people just taking it on as a personality trait, and I'm like, bro, I've had times where I could barely take care of myself. It's not like a badge of honor.
Well, it's the same as the whole culture of victimhood, isn't it? They're like, oh yeah, I like that. I'll take that.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, it's like, you know, well, I don't want to compare it to stolen valor, but it's kind of is.
That's 100% what it is.
Yeah, it is. Definitely.
That's
It's
100%
like,
what
oh,
it
this
is.
person gets so much attention for being X. Now I'm X too because, oh my god, I want all that attention.
I did not have a normal life growing up. I was like nonverbal through like elementary, middle. Like I didn't know how to emulate others, and I thought that if I did that, it would be like fake. I taught myself how to do that over time. Now I see people who have had like just completely normal childhoods, just taking on this sort of personality trait that they deem autism. And just because they're a little quirky, and it makes me so frustrated to see people doing this.
Oh,
I discussed this with a friend at one point and told him about, you know, how I just learned to cope with shit and stuff, and he just couldn't get it through his head that I had these issues because of how I function in life. I'm just like, yes, I still deal with all this shit. I just do it internally.
yeah,
Exactly.
You seem normal outwardly, that.
Like my mom
he
never
wouldn't
knew.
believe that I've dealt with the shit because of the fact that I'm able to function so normal. It's like, nah, man, I don't want to go around motherfucking people. I don't want to go to work because there's all these goddamn people I'm around that I don't want to be around. Like,
literally
Yeah, but
why
he's-
I work from home, dude.
Yeah.
but
I work from home.
He just couldn't wrap his head around the fact that I actually dealt with those things. He was trying to tell me that,
Yeah.
no, you don't even know. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, for real, we're about to fight.
I was
Dude,
actually
shit.
talking to some of the guys from work, and they were like, because I was explaining it to them, and they're like, so what are you going to be like if you meet us in person? And it's like, stupidly awkward. I'm fine in a virtual place,
Yeah.
There's no awkwardness here, but in person, I'm the awkwardest person you'll
Now,
ever meet.
That was his issue, is the fact that I'm comfortable socially, but it's just a facade, like.
Yeah.
I am completely, totally awkward.
I'm able to
yeah.
function completely normally, but I don't want to be doing it.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't.
My main problem is reading. It's empathy, effectively. I can't read people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have that. I do have trouble with that from time to time. I think I've gotten better at it over time, but it is.
Well, we can't understand it. We can emulate it. It's like
Yeah.
psychopaths, not having feelings.
Exactly.
They can emulate it, but they can't. I think what's the thing that I thought was most appropriate, where that somebody mentioned. I went for a job interview once, and they asked me about it, and I explained it. It says, "So, do you consider yourself neurodivergent?" It's like, I like the sound of that.
Yes.
Neurodivergent.
Works for me, man.
Yeah, the term is a blanket term for anybody who has a neurological difference, like depression, anxiety, autism, stuff like that. It's just a blanket term, I find.
And how are we this morning?
Great.
I am doing good.
I'm alive. Got some coffee.
I've got to drink mine.
Go get your coffee. You're not allowed to not be caffeinated.
In my hand.
Caffeinated. It's like the juice of sapu. You need to drink it to open your mind. And
Yeah. Tell you what. When I can repeat Hyder's little deal, then I'm awake. I'm awake.
here's
Kid.
something I need to share. Let me find it.
I have a waypoint you're gonna want to pick up, like
No, I won't.
4-stat clothing.
Here you go. It's called the Programmer's Mantra, which is parody off the Mentats mantra. It is by caffeine alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the beings of Java that thoughts acquire speed. The hands acquire shakes. The shakes become a warning. It is by caffeine alone I set my mind in motion.
That's me. Oh my god, that's me.
I forgot how I discovered it, but it's something that's been stuck in the back of my mind for years as a result.
First person, not a boss or not like my lawyer calling me this morning. He's gonna get that shit. I'm just gonna rattle it off and hang up the phone. Like, let's see what happens. Oh. I think they added 4-stat stuff.
Yeah, you
'Cause I got-
wanna click on that button.
This still?
Oh wait. Oh no, I thought you were talking about force stat, not
No.
force stat.
Not 4-stat. No.
There's been force stat stuff in the game.
Oh, good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't get any, and then all of a sudden I got a whole run.
Yeah, you get out there with the
4-stat.
Night Sisters and shit.
Out of Borvo.
And that needs to be reverse engineered?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
got
wanted
it from Borvo Thugs?
I got them from the Borvo Thugs, and I got eject hollow monsters. I got part of the collection I was looking for. So the big red bus, he actually does pretty well.
I have no
See
idea
it
what
when
coming.
You'll see him when he lands.
Would you do tame
Oh.
another creature?
No. I'm not worried about tames on bread. He is.
Oh, you got the dino
I got
or the
I got
robo
Orca.
dog.
No, yeah. Well, I can't let him use Tuco yet because it's only 28, but he's farming like a madman.
They're making money.
We were doing that too last night for a little bit. I was trying to hang in there, but 2:30, 3 o'clock is kind of rough.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I went ahead and got some rest last night.
Well, I noticed. I'm sitting there going, fuck, no, I can't leave yet. We gonna get in trouble sooner or later. It's gonna be fun.
I'm already up in space, dude.
Oh, I figured.
I've got novice. Novice pistoler, novice creature handler at the moment, and I'm just starting my space stuff.
Nice. Oh.
I've been grinding credits all morning. Only 87 million to go.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
That's
Incremental gains.
That's right.
I'm about to flip over and check that out as soon as I drop all this off. Well, I'm gonna send this guy back to where he was too.
I'm also probably going to drop CH and pick up novice medic or something.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, I gotta buy a beam weapon. I forgot. I gotta buy a beam weapon. That's nice. What will be doing? Oh yeah. I forget to say stuff to people. All right, like I'm just super excited. This is what I sound like when I am in joy and happy. Can't you tell?
Oh yeah.
I actually feel pretty shitty for keeping Christmas along. I got on this morning at, I don't know, maybe 8 a.m. my time, and he was still up and he stayed up until like 2 p.m. my time. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just sleep.
I knew Clint was gonna stay up for a while. He's been missing the group, man. I think it's just playing the game and having the sounds and the subtle, like the little things all in the right places is a big fucking deal.
Well,
Yeah.
my wife called me at lunch, and she says to me, she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, just talking to Clint and all this kind of stuff." And she's like, "You know, that is the happiest I've heard you in months." I'm like, "Really?"
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I've had a pretty tough few months. You know, I lost my brother 6 months ago. I lost my best friend
Aw.
of 30 years last month. It's like I've had a tough couple of months in the fact that, you know, just playing this game with you guys and talking to Clint and all that just cheered me up a whole lot. It's pretty good.
That's kind of what I'm leaning on, brother. Like, oh, that ain't a joke. I've been back and forth to the strongest man I know, other than my father, who passed away some time ago. And he's falling out, man. Dude had in the last 6 months, he's had as many heart attacks. I spend more time at his house than I do at mine. It is what it is. I mean, you can't stop the clock. You're gonna be
Still fun to be had.
right. There is, and that's what me and him were doing too. While I was over there, like he come outside, and scared the shit out of me. I'm normally the one that sneaks up on everybody because I'm so damn quiet at home, and I'm sitting there running his push. I got a push behind weed whacker that I can alternate between a like normal weed whacking stripers and a circular saw blade to cut down anything I need. I've been pushing that thing for like an hour, and he's over in the corner fucking waving his arms. I turn around to look over, and he's not supposed to be there. He's not supposed to be out of the house. And I sure shit wasn't expecting him. That jumped out of my skin. He'd been waiting 5 years to scare the shit out of me like that, too. Alright, I'm not gonna move him back. I'm just gonna let him sit on cooldown right now. I'm not thinking, so I'm not fucking with him. I learned the hard way not to do stuff like that.
It'll work itself out.
It will. Oh, hey, log in.
Yeah, I better keep an eye on time. I've got to fetch the wife from work at 5.
Ooh, don't piss that one.
Might as well set an alarm so you don't accidentally fuck up.
Well, I don't normally work Mondays. Well, I've been off for a month, but I go back to work tomorrow, but I don't normally work on Mondays. So Mondays is usually the only day that I've got the car. Any other day, yeah, the wife usually takes it to work. But, you know.
Gotcha.
Alright. 4 more boxes. I can do this.
I'm swapping out modules right now so I can do another couple of 100 runs.
I got a car here in the States that you can use. 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. I'll give it to you for $500. I own the title.
You know something? The car my wife only passed a driver's test back in February, and she, not needed to get around to it. And my car, it's actually, I'm quite proud of it because it's the first brand new car I've ever bought. I've always bought other stuff, and it's like my wife's driving. Been driving a few months, and she's driving a car that's a year old. It's like, do I trust her in it?
Oh man, I would. The only reason I say I would is because I bought a 2000. I bought it brand new, car lot. Drove that fucker off. I bought a 2010 Honda Civic. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I was doing really good until 2:30 in the morning. I was on the way to work, and I caught a 45-mile-an-hour corner at 90. The back end broke loose, front end swung into the trees.
Bam!
I spun it out of the trees on a reverse spin and bounced off a guardrail and rolled down the road.
Jesus
That
Christ.
sounds fun.
I was doing fucking Mach 1 trying to get to work. I put a little bit of effort into that car, and it returned that love and joy with almost an unstoppable amount of speed. I woke up 10 minutes late, didn't even think about it. Jumped in the car and started bombing. There was no snow, no ice, hadn't rained or nothing. And they had replaced part of the road with blacktop. And I didn't know it.
The oil up the, yeah.
Yeah, caught the back tires breaking loose wasn't the problem. The front tires breaking loose, damn near killed me. As soon as they came loose, I was spinning like a top. It's fucking awesome.
My car's quite a humble one. I've just got a 2023 Ford Puma ST.
Dude, I would kill for anything 2023 now.
Get out!
everybody's-
You know what the killer is? I had to wait for 8 months for it because it was built in Romania, but
shipping.
no, that's not the problem. Half of the parts for the car are built in Ukraine, so it's Mr. Putin's.
Oh, that's fucked. Alright, we have our modules that are done are the recruiters, both of them, and 1 battery. I gotta do 1 more battery, and then I need as much shit steel, as much of the ship resources as I can get. I'm gonna be using the last of my goodies here. Or not the last of them, but I'm gonna be using a chunk of them. Popping this one out, I think, when I run the cams. These things are handy, though. Very, very handy.
Yeah, I'm actually considering what kind of because I'm going to have one of my slots that's definitely going to be a trader at some time. I might go with maybe an armor smith or a shipwright. I'm not sure yet.
Well,
I have a 2014 Audi.
oh,
Dude, I like
I'll bet
it. One of the first cars I had was a Audi 90 Quattro, and that was on 1989 plate, and we're talking 20 years ago. I had that. That was a very good looking car.
I like it a lot. It's reliable, it's comfortable, and it's like a big spaceship.
Stupidly easy to drive as well.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to replace the Civic, my mom called a friend of mine and said, "You're gonna help him get a car or a truck that won't kill him, right?" They got me a 2005 Kia Sorento. It's like, this thing does like 0 to 60 if I push it pretty quick.
You know something? Those Kias are actually pretty fucking good for what they are.
The box. I wanted the box shaped one.
It's not the Sportage.
I can't remember the name of it. It's fast, dude. It's fast. I watched a guy outrun a cop in one of those. All right, do I have that? Yes.
There's a car lot close to me that's got a, I think it's a 2012 Jaguar XKR, and it's like, can I buy that wife? Which is, you know, I mean, one day she'll say yes. It's got the V8 supercharged. It's like, I want that.
Zoom, zoom.
Funnily enough, you mentioned Audi. I was actually looking at Audi TT Quattro a few weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
And the wife's like, why do you want to get that? He said it got 2 seats. I'm like, that's the point.
Yeah. I have a Q7 model, so it's like the family van kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm setting my intentions, trying to be a dad eventually. So.
Well, I think that's the thing about my Ford Puma, because technically it's a SUV coupe, but a small one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's crazy what they can get out of that engine, because it's got a 1.5 turbocharged engine, and it produces over 200 horsepower out of that tiny engine. It's like nuts. And a buddy of mine has actually got the 1 litre turbo version, so the standard version, and it gets 155 horsepower out of a 1 litre engine. It's like, wow.
The things they're doing today are rather amazing.
Oh yeah.
I am plugging in the batteries for the second set of batteries, so I only need the 2 ship parts. Pretty awesome. I am so bad. I am the most absent-minded fucking crafter.
Can you remember what my workshop used to look like, dude? Really?
Oh, man. Oh, dude. Ask Cortia to help decorate. She's great.
Speaking of
we're showing me the fish and stuff up on your wall.
you being absent-minded, you know that email you sent me in game?
Yeah.
Were a bunch of those supposed to be missing the qualities they need?
No, they only need it's only OQ.
For any of it?
If you look at the back of it, like there's a little section
I see.
that says nil. Everything under that doesn't need it.
So, what the fuck is plus minus clone mod?
Yeah, plus or minus, we don't need it. We drop it. We need it, we keep it. I can do all sorts of shit. Plus or minus is, do you want to keep it or don't?
No, we talked about what we're putting on there already. I'm so. Alright.
I have the big ones running, like the second battery port. We have that list going.
Yeah, I just
That's
wanted
small.
to get the materials together to make a bunch of the big ones.
Yeah, the copper, all of that, like OQ. The only,
I see that. So the steel and the crystalline gemstone, none of that matters. Gotcha.
yeah, those are the ones that I'll be on here pretty quick.
Gotcha.
Okay. Shit. I am totally not awake.
I'm already on Red Bull number 4.
I'll run to town and I'll start perking up here in like 5 minutes when this coffee actually gets into my bloodstream. Oh, hey, today, no, 2 weeks. So they do a picture voting thing. So,
Yeah.
and you can go back and buy said pictures. So I'm waiting waiting, so I can finish doing my house. I stole ASO's TV idea. I built myself a TV entertainment system. I'm just looking for the picture that goes with it. It looks great, man.
Just trying to think. What I used to do with those to create a sort of TV is I put like I got one of big landscape paintings, and I put it on two of the the sort of curved armoires to make it look like a big ass plasma screen TV. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm planning. Instead of using armoires this time, the nicer one with a round top,
Yeah.
I went with the slightly lesser bookcase.
Mm.
And the way that the bookcase sits will allow it to go flat to it and hide the bookcases completely while still giving you the sidelines. It's nice. It'll look cool, man. You'll see it. Can't feel my right hand, however, so I'm not moving fast.
Where are you at, Sways?
Getting on Sways because he's over there.
Why have you got my sunglasses, girl?
Trying to
And
look
you
cool.
bent them.
Hey, Clint was saying you were playing EFT, yeah?
Yeah, I was earlier.
Oh, dude, wait for it. I got SPT, or SPK, pardon. I am on my way to, sorry, like, 1 second. I'm on my way to you, like, I'm
you're
in
good.
talks.
Do you think?
I used
So
to play that, but I've actually got because I was at EOD guy, and
Yeah.
I do play the single player, and personally I think that the AI is a lot more brutal on single player.
Oh, Jesus, dude. I thought it was like, if I'm gonna practice, I set my settings. I was like, I'll put it on easy, but I'll leave them as online.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first time I tried digging with any of that shit, I accidentally I turned on Scav War,
Oh,
and because I didn't see that I turned it on, and it had swapped the horde, like
Damn.
I got up to my position and I fired one shot, and all I could hear was a hail of bullets, and that was it. That douched the fuck out of me, and I couldn't figure it out. So I played it in like melt mode for 3 or 4 days. My brother helped me fix it, and after that, dude, cruise control.
I've literally Saturday. I've finally finished the damn event mission, the hustle, which is all the scout bosses on. It was on Shoreline, and then they moved them to reserve. And,
Yeah.
The scout bosses aren't that hard to take out. You can pick them up pretty easily. It's just the fucking 3 goons. Bird
Yeah,
Eye.
dude.
Yeah, it's Bird Eye, Big Pipe, and fucking Nine. They're the problem.
It's like trying to fight Syndicate. First, you got to get through all those little bullshit hanger-oners that hang at them,
Yeah.
and they're talking shit the whole time too. Where you at in talks? Or not talks? Sanct.
At the bank.
Copy.
Corellian bristly hide we need to be collecting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 971 OQ.
Yeah. I will definitely be going for that. Ah,
I
no.
didn't even look. There's Squeeze. Alright, so
Why, sir? Oh, beautiful. That's what I was gonna.
don't waste it.
Oh, you know I won't. I was gonna buy. I was coming to make sure I had enough money.
That copper's really good.
Yeah.
Though it's a steel.
Okay. I'll couch those.
No, I mean that's to make the camps, to make the batteries
Yeah.
and shit. You're saying. Well, 100K worth of each should make a solid set of batteries. We need to
It
get
will.
another equipment factory up.
Can do. I'm gonna fold in all
I'll
of
go buy you
my.
one.
I'm gonna fold in all my food making shit because I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, once
I'm
again,
looking for Hoons and see about buying some equipment factories for you real quick.
copy. When are
Who-
we moving?
Who's selling like 30
End of
days?
the month.
Who's selling combat droids in our sanctum?
For
For
Hoon,
who?
if anybody.
Yeah.
I checked his house.
He'd be the one if we had
Yep.
anybody.
He's the one I got the Robo Dog for, or from, and he.
Yeah, he doesn't have any factories for sale right now. He's sold out on everything, just about it.
That's all right. I'll pick something. I'll pick up a cheapie from somebody else and like a small one, and then wait till he can
I think
produce.
they're only like 30K a piece or some shit.
Yeah, I don't like buying the big ones from other people, provided they make a big one.
No, I think it's just an
Money
equipment
in-house.
factory. He'll be up before long. He works at night. He'll probably be waking up in the next couple hours. He'll be on here and he'll get him some.
Yeah, he'll probably be up around 2 or so.
Let me go run this. I'm gonna run this out to the shit shack. When we move, I'm gonna have I'm gonna put up the bread box for Bread's house, and I'm gonna move Harvey over into that so I can dump the other one. That way I don't have to do all this long legging. But if there's Bristol hide over there that's 9.9, dude. Yeah,
It's-
no.
It's good.
I'm gonna move Big Red Kool-Aid Man over there. He can grind AFK there today.
Decker's Casa Mojo Dojo Funhouse.
That's great.
There better be a horse in here.
Oh man, I gotta figure out how to do that. That's the one thing I've been missing too.
Horse?
Yeah, dude.
I'm so confused.
I would love a horse. That's the one thing they don't have in. If there are humans in space, damn it, there should be a horse somewhere around here. You know we wouldn't go to a different planet without taking horses. And I specifically want my Gypsy Manor. I like cart horses, man. Like, for real, I should have been a damn Pony Express rider. Had to paint, had to get rid of it. Ugh.
My grandparents raised horses growing up. My great aunt and uncles raised horses.
Race ones are a little bit temperamental and tricky, man.
They raise race horses. They don't race them.
Oh. Where at?
Ocala, Florida.
Gotcha. You know King's Ranch?
Not directly. I just travel down there to visit. I don't really know the area.
Okay, so King's Ranch is in Oregon. They put out some of the best racehorses, right?
Yeah.
The lady I was working for and boarded my horse, like I boarded mine and with hers and took care of all of them and cattle and all that shit, right? She's real happy to have me down there, happy to have the help, happy, you know, all that shit. Didn't mind one bit for my horse being there. Her stud came from King's Ranch. It's a big deal. He gets paid between, even being like an off branch of the major bloodline, he gets paid between 20 and 30 every time they breed him.
Yeah.
So when he jumped the fence and hit my, got up on my damn page, she got pissed. Real pissed. I got a free breeding and that like really made it, that foal made me getting out of that place.
Yeah.
What I know about racing horses is crap. What I know about keeping them happy is great. I don't know how you got. Racing is difficult. Never even looked into it, man. Alright. this is dropped off. That's one thing off my checklist. Yeah, I made a 400K yesterday doing mission after mission after mission with everybody.
Oh, yeah. Getting things done.
I want to get to where I'm like 1 day in 3 I'm grinding money till I get the armor set and the SEAs and all that.
Makes sense.
Hey, do you have a glowy spray bottle?
I have to go check. It's in storage.
That's all I'm missing for a Republic flamethrower.
Okay. We don't need another one of those.
I do.
There's one still sitting there that hasn't been used.
Aww.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, it's just sitting in the storage room over there.
Any objections to me grabbing it?
No, that's just there for
Okay.
somebody to use. You made the damn thing.
Perfect. Well, I put it there for everybody, damn it.
Yeah, oh yes, you're no one. Apparently.
You ain't nobody, you ain't been nobody.
You don't think it's for you, so
Yeah,
I
man.
guess you don't think you're anybody, but you are, buddy. Don't worry.
I'm
Go get you one.
like, dude, I thought that bad boy would have been snapped up.
Nah.
That works. That's one less I gotta get. Kinda hope Idaho remembers the weapon switch macro.
You don't.
Oh shit.
You just use the UI button, like a action toolbar slot, and have it with the button. Or you can flip panels.
That is the one.
Yep.
It's not hard. You can do this. I have faith.
You
in
can do it.
I should hope so. I wrote macros to keep, I popped a macro in there to get the other sways to not go link dead from AFK and not get killed while he was picking up Matt.
Hmm.
The second part didn't quite always work. It had to do with aim. Kinda like-
supplies.
Like
Okay,
a
so I know each server has its different social hub. So what's the social hub on this server? Is it Mos Eisley, Coronet?
Yeah.
Idly.
Everywhere else is dead.
For now.
Well, for now. And it's not as dead as you think. The player cities are essentially where everything's happening.
I run into people
Right.
in there, the cantinas and stuff. all
Yeah,
the time.
Kiramu's popping.
God, I love that. So, because I'm leveling, I have the dive, roll, and pop up all on the same. So my dude does the belly flop. It's great.
He's being a snail. Crawling around shooting people.
The power wiggle. Come on, man. Who doesn't like the power wiggle?
Wiggle, 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 yeah. Sexy and you know it.
That.
Back upstairs, I go.
Lady at the gas station keeps looking at me like a piece of meat. I'm gonna offer to take her on a date.
That's the way.
Dude, I felt awkward. I was going to a different gas station and I was like, alright, this will work. Nice people, couple old ladies, no big deal. Old lady started flirting with me. Ugh.
Well, that's part of life.
She's old enough to be my mom. I don't mind the flirting part, but she was like getting ready to like, I give you my phone number? Hey, you want my no.
Hey man,
Well, you still-
sometimes we need a little sugar mama.
You find yourself a cougar,
Yeah.
she'll look after you well.
Yeah.
Get yourself some new clothes, some jewelry.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2024 car.
Wow.
Now we're talking.
Ah, man.
Just make sure you show her a good time every now and again, you know?
My
They're
God.
not wrong. I used to work at a
You're
golf and country
not.
club.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, you know,
No.
he's not wrong. I could.
No.
That was
Just-
half the reason I got hired.
No.
Just pray that it doesn't feel like sandpaper.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God! Why did you just do that? Ooh.
No.
Hey, I had an old lady tap my butt and then slip me a 20 whenever I worked at a country club. So
Yeah.
that's real.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, in a club,
She would pat you
I'll play
on
all
your
the
ass and pay you for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
that's a hint.
considered hush money?
No, it's
Like-
considered a hint.
That's
Uh-huh.
No, I mean, you know, like, hey, I patted you on your butt. I know it may not be consensual. Here's $20. Don't tell on me.
no, it's more
Or-
like here's
I don't work
$20 for your services. For
Yeah,
just
yeah.
being
And a butt
cute.
pat.
Yeah.
Essentially,
See, it's not
that's
the
a
money
tip.
I'm. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
it's a tip
It's a tip.
and an offer at the same time.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny, and it's not the money I'm hung up on. It's a butt pat.
They throw around 20s like they're tissues. If you get a $50 bill, that's when you should start paying attention.
Wow.
Yeah, that something Ford's coming from anything over 20. You gotta buy the backpacks from Wolfman. They're Faroons. Has he got them in Faroons or has he got them in Wolfens? I'll
Got
find
what?
out. Backpacks.
Hounds. Brown hounds.
I think they're over at the Reverse Engineering Emporium.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Things.
I forgot about where Doge.
Laundry. I
Alright.
love it.
Woo, the coffee's starting to kick in. I feel much more.
Oh, I'm starting to perk up.
Yeah.
Oh, quit chirping. You take longer to wake up than I do. Fuck, dude. Last time I come, my dog, he's looking at me like, up? Uppies? Oh. Oh. What you want? You want to go out? He's already begging for a cookie.
I don't want to stop grinding, but I have to eat.
AFK grind. I'm AFK for a minute. I gotta take my dog outside.
I'm gonna go find some food real quick and then I'll come back. If you
Make
guys
more
see,
money.
yeah, exactly. If you guys see Werewolf before I do, could you let him know that I want a cool little robot dog?
You're
Thanks.
Everybody's gonna have a robot dog at this point.
Yeah.
we're the wolf pack.
That's right. We don't need a creature handler. Alright. I hope they really did buff my my character, my sniper, because I get instant cover now, and it used to be a channel effect where I would have to wait for the bar to go across. Having instant invisibility is so good. It'll actually be useful in PvP. All right, I'll be back.
Bring me a sandwich.
Okay.